one horror movie where the guy got pretty mad on Valentine's Day.
My Valentine's Day is the day after Valentine's Day because we have a tradition where we just go candy shopping then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killer.
That's a real holiday.
Yeah, these guys are cooked. Okay, let's go kill this trash.
Let's kill that trash.
That makes
Melee, stay away.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm not melee.
Uh-oh, I'll come in.
For why?
Oh, I guess there's two of you guys in already.
Oh dear.
Watch your threat. Watch your threat.
Ooh.
Mind if we mark the tanks in red frames, please?
Yeah, we'll get there.
Awesome.
My crossbow skill's 11. I don't think my threat got there.
Don't forget to loot the dragons. So we can skin. Yeah, loot the dogs.
Fucking dog loot.
Or like dog water, as the kids say now.
Do the kids say that?
I've
I
heard
think they do. I
I've
don't
heard
know
it,
what it
yeah.
means.
Okay, well, I
Like
can
if you're really
explain.
bad at something.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh my god, we have a translator.
translator.
They are
I'm
apparently
around
my
them.
people, so...
You're a high school student or a teacher, aren't you?
Then we'll hug this wall.
Hugs, not drugs.
What a bubble.
Same.
Bark.
Woof.
Bork, bork, bork.
Bark, bark, bark.
Borf, borf.
Didn't realize that was
First.
on my end.
There
Hey,
she
loot-
is. Look at that.
Somebody loot that dog. I'm just kidding.
I'll get right on that after the raid.
Damn, Chai.
And then I think we're just waiting for Jasper, I think.
Yeah, I guess Kai's not coming.
Okay.
Because I haven't heard from them.
Anybody want some savory deviant delight?
Yes, please.
Where are you? Whoops. Well, you didn't say it, but here.
Thanks.
No problem.
Yippee!
Who else said it?
Me.
I did as well. Me being Altus.
Okay.
I realized after, I'm like, wait.
Who said it? Me. Me.
Yeah.
Me.
Moi.
Who was that? We just Thank you, and you're welcome.
What the? How did I get another one?
Because I was trading one when you said that.
I thought about eating one, but I like being a gnome.
Okay.
Jasper, it's like a really quick thing. You should be okay.
Oh, is it? Okay, perfect. I opened up my
Jasper.
laptop. I got connected. I
Hola,
was like, let's
Jasper.
go.
Jasper.
Doesn't really matter who you put the Soul Stone on tank-wise. I'm going to be tanking primarily the whole time. It's just going to depend on if I die or not.
Well, Jen, nobody ever dies here in Haven, you know? They just get selected for a different mission.
You get
Hello,
selected for
Jasper.
Fireball, but
Yeah, multiple times.
although technically that death I got targeted for Fireball and you were too close to me, so you died.
A sacrifice, you know? Small sacrifices.
Even in phase 3, with a major with several major mana potions, I'm not sure that you'll actually get threat off of me unless I die.
That is fair, actually.
Now that you said that, you're gonna get fireballed 3 times.
No.
I
I'm
mean,
not going to spend it.
I very well could die. I died a bunch last week, so it's very possible.
Well, I will fight for it just to keep myself on the leaderboard.
Yeah, you should. I mean, you should definitely be trying, essentially.
Should be. What's up? No, I'm not going to be able to.
Jasper is not going to crash out. No. Don't want to wipe tonight? Well, that's
What,
too
crash
damn
out?
bad.
Crash Out's a new one? I thought that was
A
old
sacrifice must be
Crash
made.
out is old.
Crash Out's pretty old, but the kids
I
are
was
into
gonna say
it right now.
Crash Out's like drug use.
I think it's like coming back. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
from
all
the
just
old
coming
school.
around.
Do we want to send a warlock and 2 clickers out to get Bearly?
Sure.
Okay, the update has started. Finally.
Okay,
Yeah.
There's already 2. I'm not going to go.
Yeah, I started and then I was like, they got it.
Really?
Coolrogue has the Troll Blade. That's nice. I like that. Very cute. What do we got here? Hey, alright. So we got some Myra's Song friends along for the ride today.
Okay. Best in slot. Bipolar, I haven't got a chance to look at it. Who is on main tank healing tonight?
It's gonna be you and Riggs.
Riggs? Okay, fucking out.
Yeah. Because you're still disc, right?
Yeah, I am.
Cool.
So I know who to blame now.
Yes.
Perfect.
And if I die from a fireball, I know who to blame too.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
It'd probably be me, but also
I've got Brute
they
Blade
over
on
there.
on soft res again this week. You can wish me luck. Thank you. Pauldrons too, that'd be nice. 3-set night. Nobody
Jasper is
reserved tank.
Jasper's parked outside Shocks, so it should be
Yeah.
fine.
I helped Chai with her little upper black rock attunement, and then
Yay!
I just parked. Yeah, it's painfully slow. My God, sitting at 20% done. Yeah.
How's that water taste?
Look, so there's no water bottles in this hotel room.
Oh, no.
So I'm drinking the tap water in Sacramento. So, honey, I might be dead by the morning, by the AM.
No,
Okay, no. Sacramento tap water's not bad.
Oh, is it? Okay, that's good. Just like, you know what? Roll the dice and see what happens.
It's not. It's not. And forgive me for saying this, Chai. It's not DC tap water.
Oh yeah, no, there's not even any question. You're
Wait,
justified.
Is that tap water bad?
It's not
Yes.
great. It's
Oh,
a swamp.
All I can hear is it's snot.
Oh, well, catch me with a water bottle in DC then, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And the suburbs aren't that great either. Like in Northern Virginia. So I got spoiled growing up. I had well water, so it was like
Oh, yeah.
pure.
Because I
and
forgot
fresh.
you grew up near the Red Ridge Mountains, which are also near the Blue Ridge.
In Lakeshire, you know, no big deal.
Have we already gone over the mechanics of the fight yet, Bipolar and all that?
I'm so fucking salty now, dude.
No,
Ugh.
that's
we
not my
we
job.
waited for you.
My
Okay.
job is not mechanics.
Okay, well that's fine. I'm sitting at 31%, so by the time I finish this, we'll probably be playable, quote unquote.
Ugh.
Let's see what we got. If anyone's never done this fight before, it's very simple, relatively easy. There's 3 phases. So in phase 1, that's going to be from 100% health down to 65% health. What we're going to do is Jen will be main tanking this, just to start off with, of course. And what we're going to do is if you're in the odd groups, that's going to be 1, 3, 5, and 7. You're going to be running to the left side of the room. When you're facing Onyxia, just run along the left wall, and that is the left side. For 2, 4, 6, and 8, you'll be running along the right side of the wall. What we're going to do is we're going to allow Jen to kind of sprint ahead of us whenever we start the fight. She will judgment, smack Onyxia a little bit, and turn her around. It's important to hug the walls and stack up around the side of her body. We're going to let Jen get punted back into the back wall and get Onyxia in position just before we go in with any auto attacks or dots or frostbolts or heroic strikes, whatever you need to use tonight. So either Bipolar or myself will call out when to go in. Just make sure you stay away from the tail, because if she hits you with her tail, you'll fly into the whelp pits, and that's when we'll have whelps. We will get whelps throughout the fight, of course. Just make sure that if you do see whelps and you don't hear one of us call it out, just to call it out and say whelps left, whelps right. All melee, if you can, just turn around, kill the whelps, and then go right back to Onyxia. At 65%, she will turn around and start walking away and fly up into the air. When she's running away from whoever's main tanking, just hit her as much as you can. Range, this is where you get your moment to shine in phase 2. From 65% to 40% health, she'll be up in the air. So melee, the only thing that you'll be doing is social distancing. If you want to do /range 10, once again, then a /range 10, that'll let you know if anybody is in your vicinity. Because there's going to be fireballs that come down from Onyxia, and it does a splash AoE damage if anyone is near you. I will be calling out certain things. It could be saying like north and south is safe, west and east, northwest, southwest, whatever. What I'm talking about is her deep breath mechanic. The center of the room is never going to be safe during phase 2. She could go from north to south with her deep breath. It's pretty much a one-shot, so it's important to stay along the side walls, but you might have to just rotate slightly. But I will call it out and help orientate people as I see it throughout the fight. At 40%, things will get a little rough because she will come down. We're going to let one of the tanks pick it up. It could be Shay, could be Jen, could be Hay, or it could be Ojack. Whichever one gets it first, that's fine. Just turn her back to her original position. And there's going to be a periodic fear that goes out. It's called Bellowing Roar if you have Deadly Boss mods installed. Whenever we get a roar, we'll probably see a few whelps. As always, just destroy the whelps and then go right back to Onyxia. It's going to be a rinse and repeat until she dies on phase 3. We're going to get feared a lot. There are cracks on the ground you might see around Onyxia. During phase 3, lava will come out of those cracks during the fears. She does a flame breath, so just make sure that you're watching her threat. Just make sure whoever's tanking it, that you just try to face away from the raid. I don't see the raid comps tonight. Do we have a Dwarf Priest tonight or no?
We do.
Fromlin's here.
Perfect. So your only job tonight is whoever is the main tank. We'll do our best to update. You know, you'll probably be seeing it as well. Is just keep the fear ward on the tanks. It's not so important. All right, I'm playable. It's not so important during phase 1 and 2. It's only for phase 3 during the fear. By keeping Fear Ward up to the best of our ability, that can prevent Onyxia from following the tank, facing some of the raid members, and casting a deep breath and killing 3 or 4 of us. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Phase 1 is from 100% to 65%. She's going to run away, and then the range will take over, and we'll bring her to 40%. She'll come down. We're going to hold all damage until we can get her back in position. We'll see the fears, avoid the lava, and then we'll collect the loot and go onwards to Molten Core. That's pretty much it. Does anybody have any questions? Not sure about something? There's no dumb questions. It's perfectly fine.
What did you want me to call out again?
Just if you see whelps or whoever, if you see like somebody really high on threat.
Okay.
That isn't, I guess, like an off tank or something like that,
Can we
And I
mark
do
tank?
ask. Yeah, Bipolar can do that. I'm just waiting for the game to log. And if we call your name out, we're not trying to call you out or anything like that. We're just letting you know that, hey, you're a bit high on threat, so just kind of watch where you're at. If you're a hunter, you have Feign Death. If you're a rogue, be sure to use Vanish. It only takes 3 or 4 seconds, but it could save the raid, a potential wipe as well. Come on, classic WoW.
We're still doing the classic odd left even right, correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, and I am logging in now. Perfect.
I have
But
a
yeah,
cat.
and we have 4 tanks tonight. Last week we did have 3. We're looking at Heylois. We have Jen, we have Ojack, and Shaylinn. So those are the 4 people, especially for the healers tonight, just to keep an extra eye on. Healers, if you're healing groups, that's perfectly fine. If you see that maybe a tank is struggling, or maybe the healers might be you might see that around like phase 2, phase 3, don't be afraid to throw an extra rejuvenation, renew, a shield, or just a quick flash of light, holy light, whatever you might need. During phase 3, a lot of us might be depending on how long the fight takes. So you might hear a call out for an innervate. If you do need an innervate and you're a healer, just do your best to call it out. And if we have them, we don't have many, we can probably get 1 or 2 your way. So that's pretty much it. I'm running in right now. Can I get an invite? Thank you so much. How many do we have tonight in raid? Oh wow. And congrats you guys, this is actually our highest turnout so far, so we're only 5 short from having a full 40-man raid. So I really appreciate everybody making the time to make it this evening, because it takes 40 to tango, so we're doing the best with what we've got, Elune be praised, 100%.
I'm blinded by the light.
Blinded by the light. Let's do karaoke.
Oh, I can't see.
Unbooned
I don't
like
know
the
how it goes.
boon.
Maybe an after party.
Yes.
Oh my god,
So-
group karaoke. Let's do it.
So should we unboon?
I do.
I'm running down the ramp right now, so I'll be there in like 10 seconds. If you guys wanna, what is it called? Unleash your chrono booms or unboom, whatever.
Unleash.
Dragon Ball Z power up.
This isn't even my final form.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Unburn yourself.
Who's ready to fuck this bitch up?
They must have amnesia.
Hell
They
yeah.
forgot that I'm him.
Literally. Can I get spot buffs on Jasper? Just like small little intellect, small whatever. Thank you, Folly. I appreciate
I'll
it.
get you a full one. I stocked
Okay.
up.
Okay. She must have sold her pristine Heart of the Wild.
I didn't. Not yet.
Thank you, dear.
I made a shifting cloak to try to sell too, and so far it hasn't. I have
Oh.
so many good things, I just suck at selling them.
Hey, it happens. We're gonna get you there.
If people want mooncloth bags, just let me know. I saved and bought the.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Perfect.
Okay,
Anyway.
ready.
Was everybody ready, Jen?
Yep, everybody's ready.
Perfect. Go ahead and lead us off then, okay?
We are gonna go do this. Let's go.
Perfect. Remember, hug the walls, you guys. We're not gonna attack, put a dot, auto shot, crossbow, wand, or anything until Jen has it in position.
Healing is okay.
Yeah. Please, let's not let Jen die tonight. All right,
Oh,
Jen
no.
is in position. All right, melee, go ahead.
I got knocked into the ropes.
That's okay. Are you on the left side or the right side?
Left.
Okay. Copy that. Melee, unless you're an off tank. Go
Right
ahead and
side
just grab the
whelps.
whelps. Perfectly fine. Takes like 2-3 seconds to clear them up. And then once they're gone, go ahead and go back into formation.
There is a whelp that teleported behind me into the wall.
Oh. We'll figure it out.
I don't, it's not doing anything, so.
Perfect. That's all that matters.
Hashtag wall well.
Remember,
Yeah.
calling the company.
Welcome
Whoa,
to
whoa, whoa,
phase
Mr. Real.
2.
He can't
Welcome to
hurt
phase
you.
2. Remember, range 10 if you can, you guys. Looks like we have some whelps on the right side. Just remember to social distance. North and south. North and south is not safe. If you're standing in the center of the room, I need you to move along the walls, but stay spread out as well. Once again, north and south is not safe. And we do have
Whelps
whelps.
on the right.
Like on, yeah, whelps on both sides. For anyone that was a tank healer, just go ahead and spot heal the groups to the best of your ability. Remember, don't stack on each other. Please spread out. If one of you guys get hit, it does splash damage and increases the amount of damage that goes out. North and south is still not safe, so where everybody's at is perfect. Alright, so if you're in the corner by X and circle, go ahead and move up to where Onyxia was standing at, where we tanked her at. The center is not safe in a diagonal pattern. Shaylinn, go ahead and scoot up north to where we're at. You'll be in kind of in the line of fire if she decides to do a deep breath. Looks like we have whelps on the left, so just be careful. We have some whelps on the right as well. Be sure to get the rogue group 5 healed up. Evil, Coolrogue. Alrighty, what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop dots. Everybody stop dots. It's okay. Be sure to stop dots. Be sure to get group 3 healed up. Rogue or Warlocks, be careful life tapping here. She should be coming down any second. Go ahead and stop dots. She's coming down. I need the tanks in the center of the room. Doesn't matter who gets her. Just so we can grab her. Make sure. Copy that. Fear ward on. Hold DPS. There's no DPS, you guys, please. No DPS. Copy that. No DPS. Hold for a second. Doesn't matter who gets her. Just grab someone. Looks like it is on Jen.
That will.
Can we get a fear ward on Jen? Perfect.
Whelps,
Everybody-
right side.
Everybody on the right side, if you wouldn't mind, just go ahead and grab the whelps. And then we'll keep going. Chaiwolf, don't die on me now.
I'm trying.
Alright, perfect. We should be getting a fear. It's all good.
Perfect. We're doing great.
Perfect, you guys. Much cleaner
Yeah,
from last week.
Fantastic work. Fantastic.
Oh, never
Is
mind.
that on their left
Never
side?
mind.
Okay. Just
If
want to make sure.
anyone's free for an Enervy, I would be glad. Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah, we're good on threat, you guys. Just keep going. We're at 15%.
Keep it up.
It's over. It's done.
Oop, did we get whoops? Okay, no, he hit the wall. And you guys, that is the kill. We just one-shot Onyxia. Congratulations.
Hell yeah!
Nice
Good
work,
job,
guys. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Let me moonstone this head here.
Really,
Let
really.
it glow. Yeah.
We're gonna do loot here in a second. I just gotta stab this bitch with my sword.
Yes.
Oh, congrats on the sword. Congrats on the sword, Jen. That's big.
Yeah, congrats.
Alright, we gotta
Oh,
loot the
nice.
dragon, right?
Oh wow.
All right.
Very nice work.
Boone back up.
Okay, me looting the corpse isn't gonna steal anything from anyone, right?
No, it's on
No.
Master Looter. You're good
Okay.
to.
Let's look.
Just wanted to
There's
see.
another Dragon Stalker home.
Ooh, look at that. There's some boost.
You know.
Okay, so first we're gonna roll this off.
How many hunters do we have?
I think that just goes to Elfie because I think Armin's got it left.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
it.
Huge Elfie. Nice work.
Fed, fat hunter.
G-
Big rolls.
Congrats.
Grats.
Okay, Fromlin, go ahead.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Fromlin.
nice.
Big.
Deserved for the fear ward.
Grats. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the most important.
It's
You
true.
could say Halo.
With a paladin main tank, you are absolutely the most important. Congrats. And then, I mean, this is a hunter thing too. Got this guy.
Hunter's cleaning up.
now, though.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn,
Narmis,
Narmis.
Narmis, you gotta get it
Yeah.
now. You gotta get it
Nice.
now.
9 wins?
Rats.
Damn.
Congrats.
Although that is an interesting question. Does 69 win in this case?
Dude, touche.
I'm just kidding. Here you go, Narmis. Congrats.
I'm so excited.
What does the sinew do?
It's for part of the quest. You need the leaf from MC.
Oh, for your bow.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
nobody needed this for main spec last time, but we're gonna see. There's one of these again. If anybody needs this for main spec, roll. If not, you can roll for off spec / just wanting it.
Who wants a skeleton generator?
Yeah, it's
I
pretty.
have one.
It's pretty good in PvP, I guess.
Whee.
Or just like wanting to summon a skeleton. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is true.
Necromancer class unlocked.
I mean, that's why I keep this thing.
Throw it in the trash.
Looks like Zergastra's getting it, which is perfect because RP. They can be a necromancer for real.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Grats.
Yeah, so we already have somebody with Onyxia's head for leatherworking, which is good. So this is open for everybody to roll this week.
Oh,
Oh.
damn, really? Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Big, that's big, you guys. Good luck.
What does it
Sad
do?
face.
Looks like Meow.
No, it looks there's a 93 here.
Oh, never mind, yeah.
Looks like Altus. probably.
Yeah.
Altis, yeah.
Yeah, looks like Altus
Congrats.
is good.
Oh, Wilcock. Oh, 1 on the first roll. I'm so sorry.
Nice work.
Low roll win.
Yes.
Right.
Very
It's like
cool.
golf.
What's really cool is we have 2 of these, so everybody can roll.
Ooh!
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for.
Big roll.
95.
There, I paid for the 93.
99!
99! Oh!
Nice.
Someone really wants
that
it.
first one goes
Yeah.
to Labadin.
Congrats, Labadin, that's big.
Thank you.
And then we'll do another roll so everybody can roll for a second time for the second one.
5.
96 in there.
My rolls are legendary.
Mm-hmm.
90. So close.
Barely got a 1.
Damn.
Looks like that one goes.
That's fun,
to
though.
Tresimus.
That's awesome.
Congrats, Tresimus. Also, Zogathra, that's actually interesting because this is also the first time I've ever seen it, and I have killed Onyxia a lot in my life.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Heal.
The Haven buff. It's Elune. She has spoken
Yeah.
to us tonight.
So,
And then, does anybody need this? Just out of curiosity.
Books are for nerds.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Silex is the ultimate caller, I gotta say.
Yeah, he's the prophet.
He is. Silex the caller, that's what I'm saying.
So what I'm gonna do with these greens and blues is I'll do the same thing I did last week. I will post a screenshot with them later tonight, and people can, pick what they want. Because they're just BOEs, and if nobody wants anything, then they get disenchanted and they go to the guild bank.
Was bags of gems dropped?
Oops, did I go? Yeah, I gave those to me. Yeah.
Well, fucking A, Durant, we finally did it.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
So excited.
And then, Chai, can you skin Onyxia?
Yep.
I wish I had another Chrono Boon, damn. Maybe I'll go fly out and get one.
4, nice. Okay.
Is there a mage that happens to still be in here that can?
Yes.
Actually, no. Well, if you have no, it's fine. Ironforge is good. Never mind.
What?
Can
Do
you
you want
need a
a storm
Chronoboon?
one?
No. It's fine.
Okay.
Ironforge is closer for what I need to do. I need to run to Dire Maul before we do. Before you guys can go to Molten Core and summon me in a minute.
Oh yeah, for your sword. That's right.
If you need a
nice,
Chronoboon,
yeah.
I've got
I'm gonna go get my sword.
I'm gonna go
Can I,
back.
Would you want to
ask
make me
a-
an Iron Forge? I'll give you a portal to Darnassus.
Actually, yeah.
What? I have a dumb question. Where's the
Alright,
reagent vendor in Ironforge?
I'm by the blacksmith.
Who
By
was
the
it? Who was it that needed a Chronoboon?
Lois, but I'm flying out to Western right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Adjunct.
I'm out
the
for MC,
reagent,
so.
the reagent vendor in Forge is by the inn, so to the left of the auction house.
I'm right next to it as well. You just want me to grab these?
Can someone invite Elvis for MC?
If you're right next to it, you want to grab like 100 Symbol of Kings for me, and I'll pay you back.
Oh shit! Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, honestly, that was really good. Like we talked about last week, it's all a learning process. There's a ton of people in this guild who have never done these fights in this version of the game, and then a bunch of us that have. So there's going to be lots of small little learning moments that are sometimes full raid wipes, and it just is what it is.
Totally agree.
A wise man once said, "That's perfectly fine."
Also, I figured out what the Jasper. I
Huh.
figured out why I teleport in that fight.
Well, so what was it? Because I have never seen that.
So because when she's coming down to land, I can start spamming Blessing of Kings, and I will have threat, and because I have threat, it teleports me to Onyxia to be in the melee hit zone.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, damn. Okay. Hacks.
It's pretty wild, actually.
Sounds like a draw in Final Fantasy 11.
Chai, you're going the wrong way.
Oh, I just realized I had mail, so I'm checking. And
And if
nothing
you
that I
guys
care about
want
sold.
to on the way, just make sure to repair. Just double check them. You can repair at Searing Gorge, you can repair wherever, but just double check and make sure you repair. You might have taken a little bit of damage from that fight.
I took 6 silver worth of damage.
Damn.
Do you wait?
Only 2
Do you mean to say that you don't want to do a naked MC clear right now? Come on.
Right.
Girl.
Also, I don't
Marshall
know
Windsor did it.
what people's schedules look like, but I will post. I'm gonna post signups for an Onyxia that will take place right when Onyxia resets. And if there are people that can fit into those, we're just gonna kind of see how it works. If we can get people to fit into those, I would love to slowly move Onyxia into like not taking up as much time on a Thursday, so that we can use that for Molten Core in the future. But we'll just see how it goes. If there's not enough people that are interested, then we'll just keep it on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Or we'll do both if the schedule allows it with the reset, because it's a 5-day thing.
Because there's sometimes I think we can do 2 Onyxias a week,
Cool.
depending on how the reset works.
Yeah, it just depends on the reset. Because I don't want to ruin it for people who can only show up on Thursdays as well.
Yeah, no, that is true.
I mean, if
That
it's
was clean.
Yeah, if it's this quick and clean, I could
Yeah.
do pretty much any night of the week.
I mean,
honestly, yeah.
Yeah, inevitably that's kind of like where we would want to go with it, is like Thursdays will be like that 40-man night that is not counting Onyxia, and we'll just make Onyxia like an event people can sign up for.
Yeah. It's definitely a loop pinata when you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had a feeling this week was going to be like, after people like progressed and learned it, I had a feeling this week was going to be a one-shot.
Yeah, we're going upstairs. I'm going down.
But no, that was really clean. I'm proud of you guys. That was really nice.
Oh, yay.
Yay. See, we got this.
Mm-hmm. Last week was just, you know, we're just having fun last week.
This week was a good time. It's funny.
It was a good time.
Yeah,
not
it
gonna
was
lie.
funny.
Phase 3 was a nightmare. Oh my god.
Well, I did watch all of our melee die last week because of poorly timed lava burst.
Yeah, that is true.
The actual difference was my dagger skill.
No, I was doing some rogue tank in there for a while.
True.
Evasion tank for the win.
It was even past evasion.
I did die in phase 1 like 3 times or 4 times last week also. Which is fine. We did better this week with actual heal assignments, which was good.
That's right, Mozilla. We are finally here.
Finally. Feels
Alliance
like
is still
first time
weird.
all over
It'll
again.
never not be weird.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the first time I'm walking on a new character, I'm like, damn, you know, I've come a long way from Teldrassil, my guys.
Yeah.
And Westfall.
Praise be.
Leveling and not barons, like
I
it's
know.
weird.
From that spider cave in Teldrassil.
Yeah.
That was real fun.
Back in, we're from the Barrow Dens.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Don't we jump through the window or something? How do I get in here?
So I was afraid to test that.
I did it. It works.
Okay, thank God. Because one time I did it and they patched it out on this one server, and I literally just died in the lava. I was like, "Where's my teleport? Where's my teleport?"
No.
Oh, Chai, no.
Oh, watch
I'm gonna
me.
jump on the
Like
I'm gonna
this.
jump in the lava.
I've done that so many times and never died.
What, did you hit the ledge?
Yeah.
No, if you jump into the alcove and then backpedal.
Chalks, I
tried.
will end up needing a summon, but I literally have to run into Dire Maul really quickly, so it'll be a minute.
Can a friendly
I'm on my way.
Yeah, I can, Anya. Where are you at, Chai?
I'm on the ledge with all the bones.
Here,
We love it for you. It's a lifestyle. We're here for it.
Yeah, she's right there. So close.
Thank you.
Forgot to aim for the bushes.
Literally, aim for the tree in here, Chai. You see a tree? Don't worry, it's there.
Usually I got a little cocky because when I'm in cat form, I'll land here and have like 31 health left. And so I got used to that, and now it's not working. Good thing I didn't unboon.
Oh, Jesus Christ, imagine. All that for nothing.
That's why you gotta have multiple boons on you, so you can unboon and then you can reboon.
Oh, true.
And then unboon and then reboon. That's the real Gigabrain strat.
you don't want to break the bank.
Yeah, it's just money.
They're cheap now.
They are cheap now. That's also true.
That is true.
Thanks, Blizzard, for
Throwing
ruining
us a
your own
bone.
economy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now back to the fucking valley.
We love that, you know.
I want to hide of the wild, but I also like money, and I can't have both.
True. I mean, we do have a crafter in guild at least,
Yeah, I know.
so that's helpful.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it like that much cheaper, but
No.
but it's a little bit cheaper. Well, you know, Silex, now we're starting to do content where we might actually see more of that. So, which if it drops, I am an armor smith, so.
Well, that is true, yeah.
So just to clarify, we're not purposely be trying any bosses.
Not purposely.
Oops, we killed a boss. That would be great.
Doesn't mean we won't necessarily decide as a group to want to kill something, but
Oh no, guys, I pulled.
Whoops.
Oh no,
but
I
we'll see.
accidentally beat
We'll see how
MC.
trash goes first, because trash can also be a little bit of a learning experience. So,
Yeah, it can be.
I mean, I would argue actually that Molten Core trash is harder than like 60% of the bosses. So
I would agree.
Wow.
Yeah, no, they're rough sometimes.
Stacking surgers.
Yeah, stack.
yeah.
I learned that the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have a fear ward, so you know things like Lucifron, stuff like that's really easy.
On it now. You guys will kill Lucifron, and the Gauntlets of Might will drop.
Literally.
Could happen, you know. Listen, all I care about are bindings. Don't care about anything else. You can have the rest of it. Literally nothing in this entire raid is all that good for me. So
I care about leatherworking recipes.
I care about dagger upgrades. I'm so tired of killing dragons with beer bottles.
You don't want that
no,
shield,
that's
Jen?
my actually, the shield would be the big thing. The shield
I
and
was gonna
tier 2
say.
pants are big. But other than
So
that,
what I'm hearing is that I'm gonna get double ring of spell power, mana igniting cord, toe up, mage blade, and my tier set all tonight. Oh, let's go.
And
That's
Thunderfury.
great. And
That's right.
and Thunderfury, because Thunderfury is a mage weapon, as we all know. Obviously.
No, we're gonna
Battle
clear the
mage.
trash and we're gonna go straight to full horseman. That's what we're doing tonight, okay? Go straight to full horseman. Get the Ashbringer.
yeah, it's one of those things where
Out
like
with all the runes.
Prop Paladin just has like almost no loot from.
Man,
from
y'all
this raid.
desires are lofty as fuck tonight.
Wait, are we not doing Kael'thas tonight?
No KT tonight. That's actually for like in like 8 months roughly.
No, Kael'thas Sunstrider.
A year.
Oh, we're getting there.
It's gonna be really, it's gonna be really interesting because like with the increased speed of progression and the way that they're doing things, I'm really curious to see how many players actually have the gear for Nax, because Nax is like the beginning of like gear actually mattering in the content.
Yeah, no, that's the only thing because it's such a fast cadence that like you'd have to get like really good drops, almost like perfect synergy drops every single week. You'd have to like nonstop be raiding to
Like,
like
the
be
guilds that are-
optimal.
The guilds that are gonna like slam Naxxramas super hard are gonna be the guilds that form from all the best looted players of each guild that currently exists.
Right, you don't
Yeah,
have.
that's actually true though. Yeah, it's split raids. A lot of the like really competitive guilds are doing split raids. Yeah. As somebody who did split raids on retail for about 12 years, no, thank you.
It kind of sounds awful, not gonna lie.
Yeah, but Classic's easy.
It's not
like-
about it being easy. It's about like, for 12 years straight, every raid tier, I did 7 to 8 characters through split raids every week. It's nonsense.
Split raids is you have an army of ults and you just run through the content a bunch of times and hope you get your drops. And then
It
they
just
take
fucking sucks.
they take the best of those split raids and create one super raid for the next tier and just like obliterate it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Or like in Legion, when you needed legendaries, Legion legendaries at the beginning, you just made a bunch of the same class that you played, so that you could hope that one of them would get the good legendary. That's why I have. That's why I have like almost 12 druids on retail.
I love that. I love that expansion. I hated that system.
Yeah, it was great by like the end when they switched that all up.
They fixed bad luck.
Yeah. It was real rough because it was like, okay, I got my 2 legendaries. They're both garbage. I'm never gonna get another legendary. Time to re-roll.
Yep.
It was horrible. But yeah, I mean, I get it. I get why people do it. I get why they would do it even in this content, but you couldn't pay me.
Yeah.
I would do all runs for sure, but you couldn't pay me to do like intentional splits.
Yeah. I'm trying to level up the mage so I can have 2 characters so I can run teams, but I'm not running like 7 characters through anything. That's stupid.
Oh, Silex, I got really lucky. I did totally scam somebody essentially. I sniped a book for 100 gold because they put it up there like an idiot. So.
Oh my god.
You got the fucking oh
wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that the night of the patch that happened. Like one of the first ones that was on the server.
Wow.
The guy put it up for 100 gold by accident instead of 1,000, and I just snagged it. It was like 5 a.m. and I'd just been sitting at the auction house looking at him for like 3 hours. Yep. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can link it right now because it's the quest reward. I wish I could make gold like that for that. I mean,
Imagine looking for Moonguard, looking for Moonguard.
Like, there's definitely servers where that would work. It's not this one.
You catch me on that mailbox and Dustless shaking it. I'm like, hello, looking for grapes. Yeah, 30 spell power would be really big if we could get that to drop.
Oh yeah, I mean, if we get it in guild, that would be sick. But
because I mean, it drops from the trash.
Yep.
Well, no, I think it actually drops from bosses, but.
I'm talking about Arcanist bindings.
No, I talking like the enchanting mats, the schematics, the recipes, and stuff like that.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it looks like all bosses have a chance in. Because if we get any of the purple trash, I put it in chat, just in case anybody didn't see. If we get any of the purple trash or anything like that, the belt or the bracers, we're just going to be rolling it off just like normal. Because it's not like an official raid night, it's just kind of like a trash clear. So then, of course, if we have any of the cores, lava or fiery, any of the blood in the mountains, and the core leathers, I will just keep that in guild just for the time being. Because I know some of the major recipes call for core leathers, different items, especially for the engineering recipes call for some of the fiery cores and stuff. So we'll just set up like maybe an extra channel. So as we get those items and you need something, just send a request and we can just get it moved over to you.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm excited to learn that scope recipe.
And yeah, the scope recipe is really nice.
I went to go buy one. They were charging 400 gold.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
527 now. Jeez. Should have got it when it was cheap.
No. We'll be able to make it your own.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Literally.
True. Alright, I'm almost there. I just gotta run into the library down the long hallway.
Okay, cool. I had just got back. My dog pooped in my daughter's room.
Oh no. Dog aggro.
Loot the dogs.
Loot the dogs.
Loot the dog.
Poop aggro. Yeah, pretty much.
Trying to see, do we just have, how many tanks do we have? We might only have 1, 2, and 3. That's okay. Wait, no, hang on. Bearlylegal. I can't remember. Please refresh my memory. Are you a tank? Or are you a kitty DPS?
Tank.
Tank. Okay, perfect. That would work out perfect. Because on these giants and destroyers, it's really important to have a main tank and then somebody that's like right there, second on threat. So that'll be perfect because we can put Shaylinn and Ojack together as like a tanking team, and then we can put you and Jen together as well. Just makes it easier, just as like a fail safe, especially on the giants. I'm not used to having this many tanks. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We're not like forcing warriors to go directly into tanking. Just like hit everything, hit it harder.
It's pretty wild that we ended up with like almost no warriors in terms of like.
I'm just
in
like, my
general.
God.
Like,
who needs them? Who needs them?
Hey, come on now.
I know.
It's like kind of wild. Like I didn't expect it at all.
Yeah,
All right,
I was like,
I got my sword, so I can be summoned whenever.
perfect.
Congrats.
Grats.
Big grats.
Say there should be more feral druids in the guild.
Like
We
have a
need
pretty good
more
chunk of
druids.
Let's make a whole team of druids.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
You could do that, yeah.
There's a horde guild called Oops All Druids.
We
Yeah.
love that.
There you go.
Yeah, they clear
Not by
content.
mistake.
Damn.
And it was
Fresh as
bright and
hell.
shiny,
Holy
right?
shit.
And remember, friends, if you see a prop paladin with Crusader on this weapon, laugh at them.
Literally.
Dang, look at these big guys.
Yeah. So if you've never seen these giants before, actually in person, they're fairly simple. They just have a lot of health. Thankfully, these are both just giants. The giants don't hit as hard, but they do have 2 different abilities. They have a knockaway and a smash. The smash is kind of like a stomp, and it does an AoE damage. And the knockaway is just kind of like a little bit of a knockback. They just kind of smack the tank. They kind of bounce back a little bit. It's really important that we just count to 5 for this, because we're going to have 2 tanks on each of the mobs. What we'll do is we will put Bearlylegal and Jen on X, and we will have Shaylinn and Ojack. Just for this first pull, go ahead and take Skull. What we're going to do is we're going to let Bearly and Jen go ahead and go to X. We're going to ignore X. We're going to burn Skull first. We do have quite a bit of melee, so there's probably going to be a lot of damage going out in the melee groups. What we'll do is we'll have to assign some extra healers since we have 4 tanks to look at. So what we'll do is Bipolar and Chai, you guys are going to be responsible just for Jen and Bearly. And then let's have Zelvana, Riggs. You guys will be in charge of healing Shaylinn and Ojack. Whoever, I'll let the tanks in both groups decide who wants to main tank, off tank. Whoever is the off tank, just make sure that you're second on threat. Because sometimes there's a stun and maybe there's a dot rolling, and we just want to make sure the giants don't come into the caster group as well. You're fine. Bipolar, you're just kind of on raid healing right now.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
You're good. And thank you, Abashi. I was about to cover that as well. So what we're going to do is, the reason why we have 2 sets of tanks is one's going to be off to one side and one's going to be on to the other side. Because we don't want them to stack up just because of their abilities, because it can cause all the tanks and to get stunned, and which could cause them to run into the group and could be a wipe. So yeah, so once again, Jen and Bearly is going to take X. We're all going to ignore X and go straight to Skull. There's going to be a lot of melee damage going out. That's why I try to keep more priest in the open groups, just so we can keep the melee up to the best of our abilities. There's just a little knockback and a AoE smash that periodically stuns, and just kind of dazes and disorients sometimes. So that's why we keep them apart. That's pretty much it. Any questions before we do this first pull? If not, it's completely fine. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and do a ready check just to make sure everybody's at their keyboards tonight. Click yes. If you're missing any buffs, go ahead and let us know real quick so we can get those buffs out and get baby buffs if we need to.
Spirit.
Spirit, and can we get spirit on that? Individual, please.
Dankeschön.
Perfect, and I am good. We're just waiting on Tastyriffs. Might be getting their food buff or whatnot going, so that's perfectly fine. While we wait for Tastyriffs, okay, we're in the green. So Jen and Bearly, go ahead and tank X on the side that he's already on. And then Shaylinn, Ojack, same thing. Just grab the skull and bring it back just a little bit. And we'll most likely caster stand on the top of this ridge. You might notice there's a little bit of a hump right here. So we'll just want to make sure that there's no LOS. And then we'll just have the tanks back up to the wall and on each respective side. And we'll just we'll make some magic happen. Everybody is ready. So the tanks, it is on you guys. Perfect. And go ahead and move the other giant back just a little bit, Ojack. That's perfect. That's perfect. Aaron, go ahead and back up just a little bit, hun. Perfect, perfect. Same with you, Riggs. Just be careful. Perfect, perfect. Skull is down really quick. Good job, you guys. We're going to move on to X. Same thing. That was perfect, you guys. Yeah, so that damage that you're seeing going out on all the melee groups, that's that stomp I was talking about. And that was clean, you guys. Good job. So this is where we'll need a hunter to step up. So it's either Elfie or Narmis, whichever one, doesn't matter. Perfect.
Yeah,
Elfie.
Go for it, Elf.
Perfect. And so what you're going to do is we're going to do the same thing just until we can kind of clean up this little ridge right here. There's going to be a skull and an X. We'll keep the same assignments. So skull, of course, is going to be on Shaylinn and Ojack. Jen and Bearly are going to be on X. What we're going to do is, Elfie, I just need you to just auto-shot skull for us. And then Jen and Bearly will just swipe, judgment, whatever, and we'll just keep them spread apart on both sides. And we'll just kill them like that. Go ahead, Elfie.
Remember the lava spawns, Jasperin.
It's okay. That's fine. That's fine. We do have warlocks, of course, so if it gets a little hairy, we'll just banish it like you're seeing right here. We will need a tank, just kind of standing over here just to grab it. Casters, what I'd recommend is once we get X down, go ahead and back up a little bit. Okay, Lava Annihilator's up. Perfect. If the tanks can just kind of grab them, perfect. We're good. Good job. It is not a Surger, so we don't need to stand on it. Range, you can stay back for these. Okay, Chaiwolf, I hear you.
I'm alert.
Watch out, you guys. Watch out. Okay, perfect. And that's good, you guys. Good job. Okay, perfect. These are giants. So what we're going to do is all the range, go ahead and stack up on the top of the hill where the moon is at. So go ahead and back up. Because what we're going to do is we're going to just pull them back just to be safe, since we're kind of comfortable with this area. It's going to be the same thing that we saw on the very first pool. Jen and Bearly's going to take them over to the left side. And then Shaylinn and Ojack will take them to the right. Elfie, you are good to pull if you'd like. Let me just get a markup on these. Perfect. All right, and it's the same thing. These are just giants, so the melee will take damage periodically, and the range will just stay back. Hold just until they come in and get into position, please. And it looks like we should be good. Give them a second just to pull back. Range, go ahead and back up just a little bit so you're not taking damage. I know there's going to be a little bit of an LOS issue, so we'll work through it. Good damage tonight. You guys were killing these really fast. That's a good sign. Perfect. Animal Majax.
This is perfect for leveling up my sword skill.
Oh, perfect. What's your sword skill at?
Tables have turned.
Like 270.
Yeah, and the reason why we're doing this tonight, you guys, you might notice in your chat boxes, every kill tonight is giving us 20 reputation with the Hydraxian Waterlords. Some of your comrades here, they are actually need to kill these mobs for the quest. They need to kill like a dog, some other items as well. So this is important because this is the first step in getting us the ability to get to Ragnaros. So I know it seems anticlimactic, but it's the first big step. So I appreciate it. We do have an Annihilator, so we do not have to stack on these. We do have a Fire Lord.
That Surger that's coming.
Yes, I see him. Let me mark him.
And then everybody stack up.
Yeah, so these Surgers, I'll mark it with we'll mark it with a triangle. Everybody stack on Moon, just for right now. Actually, here, stack over here on, just stack on Moon. Everybody needs to stay back. Hunter, you're gonna have to melee this. It's only just for one mob. Elvis, go ahead and scoot in. The reason why is if somebody's out like that, he charges and it does an AoE damage. Perfect, that's perfect. There we go, everybody stack. Okay, perfect, that's fine, that works.
Yeah, like we almost want to look like it's just one person in the raid. Like we all just stack as tight as possible.
Yeah, and it's just that one mob. They're annoying, but it's okay. Aaron has sacrificed himself, so that means good loot is coming.
Yes.
Fate of a no. Can I get just a couple buffs, please? Thank you.
Yeah, baby buffs on Errant. Fortitude.
Merci.
Dorian, monsieur, Dorian.
Yeah, LP.
Why can't I drink? There we go. I can't remember if these three pool. I really don't think they do. I believe it's just Skull and X. But if we do get Square, whichever tank wants to grab it, feel free to grab them. There's no stacking on this one. It's just an Annihilator. And the Fire Lord just is a fire guy, so he just does fire damage. So that's pretty much it.
Elfie might have just DC'd.
Okay.
No, they said they were sick and had to go.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I know they weren't feeling the best. Normus, we will call upon you, my good sir.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, just auto shot, and I think are all the tanks ready? All four of us. Perfect. Look, yeah, looks like we got people in position. We're good. All right, perfect. It's just the Fire Lord, so whoever grabs it, grabs it.
My pull macro is actually rank 1 arcane shot.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, follow your heart, you know. Do a little arcane damage in, you know.
It's just nice because you can shoot it while running or whatever.
True. Go ahead and pull X. Watch out for little spawns that come out. Perfect.
Is that Corehound going to come all the way up here?
They patch. I don't think it comes all the way through the skinny ramp. It kind of stops near Square. I could be wrong. It's been about 3 years since I've actually been in here, though.
Yeah, I don't.
We'll just give it a second. Let's give it. You know what? We're about to find out. That's for sure. All right, so just the Ancient Cornhell, we're gonna turn them away from the group. So let whoever tank goes in, grab them, let them turn them around, please. No damage, just for a second. Looks like it's going to be on Bearly. Bearly's going to turn them because they do a flame breath. What you're seeing is something that will have to be dispelled. It is magic, mainly for the casters, of course. So if you can dispel magic, like the priest, go ahead and help out your caster compadres. Perfect. And yeah, what you saw there is the flame breath. That's why we don't want to stand in front of them. But good job, you guys. And we can skin these. I think, Chai, you can skin them, correct?
Yep.
Perfect.
Loot the dog.
Loot the dogs.
Yeah, and we're just rinse and repeat. It's the same stuff we're seeing right now. Annihilators, Fire Lords. That's pretty much it, you guys.
What the dog doing?
Let's see. Give it a second on the Core Hound. I don't want to booty pull anything. If you need a drink, of course, just drink as you need. All right, we should be safe to pull the Annihilator. Should be safe. Perfect. We don't have to stack on him, so make sure you're kind of out of the melee range at least.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Whoever sneezed.
Perfect. We'll go ahead and grab the dog since it's right there. Same thing. Just give the tank 1 or 2 seconds just to turn it around. Just make sure we keep the melee up. And if you can dispel magic, hit the casters first, and then go to the melee. Good job, you guys. Good job. We'll grab X next. And I'll mark this dog that's walking around.
Yeah, don't forget to loot the dog. Okay.
Please, please.
I'm gonna be that person.
We need one. There's always one. Ooh, okay, Elvis.
Did somebody change the target hit point?
That was tripping me out too.
Yeah, I suddenly realized there was a skull and I went to...
Okay. And just be sure to kill little lava spawns that come out. Alright, what we'll do, we'll give it a second. So these are just the giants that I have marked, so it's the same thing that we've been doing. So just rinse and repeat. We'll have the 2 tank teams, kind of spread them apart. I guess if one tank team wants to fight them right around here where Moon is at, there's a little bit of a knockback sometimes. I don't want you to go in the lava. And then we'll have the other tank team kind of just fight the other guy right around here. Don't worry about the dog. He's about to turn around. Well, I thought he's... Okay, yeah. There we go. And then, yeah, range just kind of stay near the moon, and yeah, we're good. Whoever wants to pull... Yeah, if you want to, Normus. Or it looks like actually Shaylinn can Fairy Fire. Okay, perfect. There we go. Perfect, perfect. And just ignore X and go straight into Skull. And just be sure to keep the melee up, please. Perfect, and we can move on to X. Good job tonight, you guys. This is really good with the trash. Let me double check what everybody's looking on mana. We look pretty good overall. Go ahead and drink for a second. Narmis, whenever a square comes across the bridge, go ahead and shoot him. Yeah, go ahead and yoink him so you don't have to worry about the pat. And then whichever tank is in position, whoever wants to grab it, doesn't matter. We'll just be watching. Perfect. And same thing, just let him face him away from us. So if you're standing in front of the dog, try to not do that. And dispel the casters. Let me try to move the phone away from the mouse. And good job, good job, good job. All right, now we're about to encounter our first destroyer.
What about this other dog? Do we just go and grab him? Or?
Go ahead and yoink it. Go ahead and yoink it. All right, I aggroed it. Perfect.
Perfect.
Even better, even better, even better. There's a lot of dogs on this one. Alright, this is a curse, so if you can decurse, that'll be the mages and the druids. If you're able to, I'm not tanking anything. It'd be appreciated if you could decurse this. It's pretty nasty. Spirit and intellect reduced by 50%.
Team mages got you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I was gonna say we have so many mages that those curses better be flying off the shelves.
If we're not,
I know.
decurse,
Alright, so
something is
we're about
wrong.
to encounter our first destroyer. So the destroyers are a lot tougher than the giants. So whenever you're fighting them, we're going to do the same thing. The tank teams are going to split them apart with a decent amount of distance, so that we're not stomping everyone. Same thing. What I would recommend. The destroyers are annoying because they have like an AoE knockdown, and it kind of like periodically stuns. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill the giant first, because we know what the mechanics are, and then the main tank and off tank, they're going to be taking a little bit more damage because the destroyers hit a little bit harder. So let's see, just make sure that we keep the hots. I'm going to keep a shield on whoever is tanking the destroyer as well. But that's pretty much it, you guys. We're going to focus skull, turn around and do the destroyer. A lot more AoE damage is going to go out when we start fighting the destroyers. So just be ready for that, healers. But that's pretty much it. We're good to go whenever the tanks and Armus is ready. Perfect, we got that. 1 second, the destroyer is in that, so we're gonna let them pull him back. Perfect, yeah. Shaylinn, just keep pulling him back. There we go. That's enough. We're good. Gotta help out. Put a shield on barely. Perfect. There's gonna be a little bit more damage going out on the melee group, so healers, if you can, just keep an eye out for everyone. And good job, you guys, because the destroyers are kind of the tougher mobs in here. Easy. If you want to, we can grab these 2 that are hiding out up here in the corner. I'm just marking them, so it doesn't matter. If you need a drink, of course, go ahead and drink. And we've got X coming in. It's just a Fire Lord, so make sure to keep barely alive. 1 second. We do have a Surger coming. I'm just going to mark it because I see it. Alright. Okay, we're good. It turned around. Good job. We'll grab Skull real quick.
Oops, sorry.
Perfect. All right, everyone, go and take a mana break. I see a lot of the mana bars are right around 50% or less. What we're going to do is we're going to pull the next 3 or 4 mobs to basically to the edge of the bridge. So if you're a caster, just stay on moon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see. It looks like we're pretty good on mana. If the tanks want to get in position by the bridge, it's just going to be 1 mob at a time. We're going to pull moon. I'm sorry, square first. Narmis, if you want to grab him, or it looks like Bearly's able to get Fairy Fire. Perfect.
Nice.
Just gonna mark these real quick. There we go. Alright, got some damage going out tonight, Chalks. I see you. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing for Skull. We're gonna pull it back. Perfect. Perfect. Good job, you guys. Good job.
No.
Okay, you're good. Where'd you fall in at? Over by the under the bridge. I got you. Hang on 1 second. I'm trying to think. There's a way. Here, what you can do? Oh,
Uh-oh.
you know
Can we
what?
summon you real quick?
Oh no.
You might be able to. It's okay. Let's see. Hang on. I'm trying to find the spot where I can get up. It's probably gonna be by these destroyers, but that's okay. Oh yeah, perfect. Do you see where I'm at? Are you still in the lava, hun?
I just got out.
Well, the hell if I don't die. Hang
Just
on.
got out.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, all right. I got out too. We're good.
Thank you, Fromlin.
There's a couple hidden.
Yep.
Perfect. So we're about to fight a Surger. So you know what that means. Everybody stack on Moon, and just like stacks, sing as tight as you can. It's group hug, you know.
Get
So what we'll
cozy.
do, you guys, is we'll let Narmis actually pull it. All the tanks can just stack on Moon, and then he'll just run right over to us because Narmis will have the best chance of getting back to us in time. So I think it's what cheetah aspect of the cheetah. There you go. Yeah. So just auto shot, and run like hell back to us. Perfect. And the reason why we don't.
Oh, he surges quick.
It's okay. Yeah, he has a charge. It's okay. Go ahead and run back to us when he can. The reason why we don't want to fight it in that center aisle is because they do the knockback, and I don't want anybody to go in the lava. So, and I'll mark this. I'm gonna mark that one. It's okay. Good job. We're killing these really fast, you guys. I'm happy with this. Perfect. We're gonna move over into the center island. I'm gonna try to mark this one guy. There's a little area right across the bridge in the corner. That's where we're gonna go right now. Give it 1 second. Okay, perfect. So just follow this moon. Follow the moon. Hug the corner. Everybody's gonna stack right here on moon.
Who's in the essence of Earth on that Surger?
Oh, is it? Perfect.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yep.
I think Jen. Do you have looting privileges?
I do.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that sparkling. I got it.
Hey, watch out! That's a big ticket item now. Hey, you know, essence of Earth.
I'm useless for most of this trash anyway, so.
Alright, I'm so sorry I took the triangle off. 1 second, let me put that back.
You want me to try and get him and not get the knolls, right?
Well, the thing is, we're probably gonna get this. This is gonna be a nasty pool.
Right, it's usually both.
The first one normally is. Let me put triangle back on. Alright, so in the event that we do get this pack of flame imps, we're about to see a lot of flame imps right now. So, just so you guys know, it's basically this is the first real tough challenge. Some people might die; it's perfectly fine. So, what we're gonna do is there's a lot of imps, so I need everybody to stack on the triangle, the diamond, square, whatever. Jen's gonna be a little helpful with this because we have a consecration with us. But we're gonna need like 5 seconds just to get them stacked on us. We're going to drop the consecrations, we're going to do whatever we can, and then we're going to AoE, Arcane Blast, or whatever we need to do. If we do happen to get a Surger, everybody's already stacked anyway. It'll be a little rough, but if we do get a Surger, please kill the Surger first, and just turn around and we'll kill the Imps. 1 second. Yeah, we'll need to pull the Surger when he's moving toward the Goblins.
Right, I'm pulling the Surger, not the Goblins, correct?
Yes, yeah, that is correct. Did I mark the Surger? I know, Bipolar, I feel that. Alright, 1 second. The Surger is marked with a skull.
I'm ready when you are.
Perfect. So just give it a second. What we'll do is we'll let him pad away, and then when he's coming back, just try to grab him.
Yeah.
Remember, stay stacked. We might get the imps. If we do, that's perfectly fine. What we're going to do is Surger, and if we see the imps, we will just let Jen take care of them. Yeah, there you go.
Remember, everybody back up as much as you can.
Please. My computer froze. There we go. Oh, good job, you guys. Good job.
Yeah, that was
what we'll do.
Really, really nice.
Yeah, that was slick.
Thank you.
And just marking the first one. These things have less than 10,000 health. They'll die pretty quick. It just gets a little nasty until we get threats settled in. So, yeah, we'll just Bearlylegal, whoever wants to pull it, and Jen, if you want to just drop a Consecrate right around here so they just run right into us. They're going to come. That's perfectly fine. Just hold AoE, hold everything just for a second. Healers, go ahead and heal, of course. Give it a second. 3, 2, 1, AoE. You're going to see a lot of damage go out on melee. But that was perfect, you guys. Good job. That was clean. What we're going to do is we're just going to do the same thing. We'll stay here. We'll let the tanks pull or Narmis. And Jen, you'll just kind of stand behind the tank just to kind of collect any that might bleed through. Of course, if you need a drink, feel free to drink while we're in between the pools.
There's a dark iron deposit.
Perfect. If you can mine it, go for it.
Got a surger.
Oh, we got a surger.
Copy
Double
that.
surger.
Copy that. Everyone come back to moon to the best of your ability. Remember, this is surger, so stack.
There's 2 of them.
Everybody on moon. That's fine. Everybody moon, stack on the moon. Looks like we have one that's going down. There's a skull mark, so just please focus on skull.
Son of a gun.
It's okay. It's perfectly fine. It's just a nasty pull. Everybody stack. Everybody stack on moon, even if you're attacking a surger or tanking a surger. Keep the melee up. Keep the melee up. It's perfectly fine. The skull is at 30-something%. If you have AoE heals, now's the best time to use it. Get a heal off. And there's one surger down, and I think, did we get them all? Yeah, we did them. Perfect. That was not clean, but hey, it happens sometimes. That's the importance of stacking to the best of your ability. We'll get reses out, and then we'll do some spot buffs for everyone. I've got Elvis. Yeah, it was just unfortunate spawning there. Yeah, that was probably the best idea. I didn't realize we had 2. Let's see.
I stayed around the corner so it wouldn't charge me.
That's perfect. All right, you guys, the good news, we can actually move in. We can go ahead and scoot up. We've cleared out the room that we need to clear out. This next little choke point right here is going to be our next pooling area. So Jen, of course, will stand right here in the doorway. Range if you want to. We can kind of like cone out if you want, as long as we don't have a surger. It's kind of spread out, unicircle or whatever. It's going to be the same thing. Narmis, if you want to kind of peep around one of the corners and see what we're looking like. I'll trust your judgment. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, if you want to pull that, you can. Let me get Millihan up. Once again, if you need any spot buffs, just call it out and we can make that happen for you.
Get a spirit.
Perfect. Yeah, who asked? Sorry. I don't have everybody's voices memorized. Aaron, I gotcha. No, you're fine. It's okay. Eventually I'll have everybody's voices memorized.
Me.
Yeah, it looks like mana looks good, Narmis. Feel free to pull whenever you're ready.
Does it matter left or right, or do we need both?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll go in just to be safe, It's good practice, so everybody can get comfortable with it,
Nice.
So just hold DPS for a second, you guys. I'll give it to you right now. Perfect. And yeah, AoE, you guys, with perfect wait time right there. Keep the melee up, or you'll be getting a lot of damage from these guys. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. And then if you want to just run in on these, more than welcome to, that'll be easier. Be sure to stay grouped up, you guys, just so we can stay in a cluster. Give the tanks 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Should be good. A little bit of damage. It's perfectly fine though. Perfect. And we're going to keep moving through this hallway right here. I think there's a pack right on the left or the right, maybe. I can't remember. Actually, you know what? I'm dumb. Okay, we're good. All right, so everyone stack over here in this area right here. You might notice there might be a boss padding through. That's perfectly fine. I'm just going to mark them with a square just so we don't have a booty pool anywhere. So these dogs, these are core hounds. They have a very special mechanic. There's a lot of them for one. And whenever all of them die, we have to keep AoEing. That could be consecrates, could be blizzards, rain of fires, whatever, because we have to wait till they actually despawn. All of these mobs have to die at the same time, or they could ignite each other and respawn and back at full health. So it's best that we only pull one pack of them at a time. There's about 4 or 5 of them in each pack. We have plenty of tanks, so maybe one tank might have to grab more than one. It's perfectly fine though, but we need to control our DPS. So if I call out a symbol, I could say like, hey, X melee, I just need you to stop and move straight to X because we need to make sure that they all die at the same time. I'd say let's hold the AoE just until all of them are around like maybe 60 or so percent. Just to make sure that we get the just the mechanics down. But that's pretty much it, you guys. So there is, I think I see 4 of them right here. Actually, I can't count. There's 4. I just need to mark them. Sorry. I'm gonna move star. I'm gonna take star off and just put that there. So yeah, melee casters, pick a mob. Let's say if you're in group 6, you're gonna damage the star. Group 7, you're gonna do the triangle. All the melee, you're gonna be split in between skull and X. I'll just kind of call it out so we can better manage the DPS output. And then at 50%, we'll kind of make sure they're all together, and then we can start the AoE process. Or we can start around 30%, doesn't matter. The boss is padded away. Let's go ahead and get this first pull in, Narmis, if you'd like to. Tanks, it doesn't matter who tanks what. I'll let you be the judgment of that. We just want to make sure that they're all actually taken. There's an extra one that is unmarked. I will fix that now with Moon. So give it a second, Let's let our tanks grab it, and we should be good to go. Perfect, yeah, that'll be perfect. Okay, melee, I need you to go to triangle. Okay, stop AoE, hold AoE. Go ahead and walk back and forth to interrupt it. No damage on skull, please, no damage on skull. Looks like we're good AoE now. Thank you so much, sorry about that. And we're gonna keep AoEing. Even though they're down, keep AoEing until the bodies despawn. If you can click it and you see 1 health, it's not safe to stop AoE. We have really good damage, let's dive really fast. Keep AoEing. It's a bit annoying, but it's okay. Perfect. And the bodies have despawned, and we can go ahead and drink. Good job, you guys. Yeah, so going back up, you guys. We don't want to pull the boss just yet. Wink, wink. Oh.
Damn, don't be such a tease. Oh my
I know,
god.
sorry.
Tease us.
Alright, so what we're going to do is the pack over here that I'm marking, I'm going to mark them real quick. We're going to do the same exact thing that we just did. Whatever you guys did was perfect, and that's what we're going to rinse and repeat. I would ask that you please just wait on the AoE just a second, just to make sure that we can get them all in the same area. Narmis, go ahead and come up with me real quick. There we go. Alright, perfect. Go ahead and pull them. We're going to come back, you guys, right around where Bearly's at. That's kind of just where we're taking them for now. Hold everything. Be sure to stack them on circle to the best of your ability so we can get the consecrate. Hold the AoE just for a second. Looks like threat is established. Alright, we should be good to AoE, you guys. Slow damage on skull just a little bit. Melee move to like a triangle or a diamond, perhaps. Okay, triangle. Let's hold triangle just for a second. Move over to another tab. Alright, we should be good, you guys. Go ahead and AoE. Melee, if you want to, go ahead and come back to me right now. I'm going to mark myself with a moon. They turned around. I just want to be careful. Keep AoEing, you guys. They're still going. And then we're going to take a small mana break because we might be doing something pretty important for the next pull. Perfect. Good job on the AoE. Everybody take a quick mana break. I see everybody's at like 15, 20%. We're making really good progress tonight. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. That's really big.
This is already smoother than when I tried it in 2004 or 2005 or whatever.
Perfect. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to clear more trash until we kill something called Lucifron. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to kill Lucifron tonight.
So sorry.
I know. Sad times, very sad times. So real quick, I'm just gonna do the same thing I normally do for Onyxia. It's a pretty simple tanking spank. However, thankfully we have a lot of mages. You guys are going to be very crucial for this fight. So there are 3 mobs that we're looking at. Lucifron will have a square, and then we have 2 protectors with them. They'll be marked with a skull and an X. X is coming out right now. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to kill Skull and X first. We're gonna have to spread them out. We only need 3 tanks for this. What we'll do is Jen will have you tank Square, and then let's see, between Shaylinn, Ojack, and Bearlylegal, who wants to tank Skull or X? It doesn't matter. What do you mean you don't see a moss? Lizard dude, okay, I got you. Here, what we'll do is Bearlylegal will have you go on Skull, and Shaylinn, let's have you do X for this one. We'll give Ojack a break. He's been working overtime tonight. And if you want to, Ojack, if you just want to, I guess, back up Jen. She'll have plenty of threat by the time we get to that part. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Bearlylegal. You'll just kind of take your mob here, so right around where I'm standing at. Hang on, let me not pull them. Where I was standing at, and what we'll do is we will have Shaylinn, you'll go ahead and pull your mob right over here. So melee, this is really important. I'm gonna have their back. I'm gonna have them facing these walls, like right on the wall, because they do a 180 cleave. So I don't want you to be anywhere near the front of them. So you're just gonna come to Skull, the melee, hit him on the back, turn around, and go right across. And then Jen will have Square, right around here. It's really important that the range stay far back enough just to avoid any potential issues. So we'll kind of just stand right around here to avoid any LOS issues. But now this is where the mages and the decurses are very important. There's going to be something that goes out. I believe it's every 10 seconds. Actually, wait, it's every probably 15 to 20 seconds. There's a spell called Impending Doom. It'll deal 2,000 shadow damage after 10 seconds. This is let me see, 1 second. This is a magic ability, so if you're a paladin or priest, we have plenty of those, you are going to be dispelling that. That's your priority, is dispelling that. Just make sure that you get as many off tanks first, preferably, but Impending Doom, we have 10 seconds to get that off the entire raid, or you take 2,000 shadow damage. Lucifron's Curse, obviously that's a curse, so we need the mages and the druids to prioritize getting that off of the casters, because it increases the cost of spells and abilities by 100% for 5 minutes. So once again, if we see Impending Doom, that's going to be paladins and priests. And then Lucifron's Curse, that's going to be the druids and the mages, just to get that off the group. So we should have plenty of people to be able to get that off. But that's pretty much it, guys. Any questions about what we're about to do? If not, it's perfectly fine. Perfect. Okay, perfect. So the reason why we want to be 20 yards away from him is he does a shadow shot that randomly deals shadow damage to a raid member. So most likely, if all the casters can stay out of range, which is just 20 yards, it'll only hit the melee. So melee, I promise you, will keep you alive to the best of our ability. But yeah, once again, the Flamewalker Protectors are the adds, so tanks, please just face them against the wall. Melee, do not be anywhere in front of them, just hit them in the back so you don't get that cleave. There is something that happens every 15 seconds. It's called Dominate Mind. This comes from the Skull and X. That's why I want to kill them first. Basically, there's going to be an individual at random within the 20-yard range that is mind-controlled. We can dispel them. So the healers, please dispel whoever's mind-controlled. What I would ask, just because there's a lot going on, is if you're mind-controlled, just call it out. Say, Riggsholy's mind-controlled. Wilcox mind-controlled, so we can get you dispelled. But that's pretty much it, you guys. We have the tanks assigned. We're going to hold all DPS until everybody's in position. To avoid any LOS issues, Jen, this little indent right here, if you could, try to tank it right there so there's no LOS issues. Because, you know, these rocks here like to get us. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Tanks, if you want to go ahead and get your pots rolling, whatever you need to, and we will do a pull on this.
I fucking hate rocks.
I know. So tanks, go ahead and stay stacked together, just so we can make sure that we have all the threat where we need it to be at. Range, go ahead and stay on the moon, please. Stand on moon if you're ranged. Go ahead and pull them back, you guys. Evil is mind
I
control.
mind controlled Chai.
Priest and Paladins dispel
Diana's
magic,
fine.
please. Priest and Paladins dispel magic.
Don't kill your friends.
And we need the curses, decursing as well. It's all good. That's what it looks like with the curses. Perfect. It's perfectly fine. It's just rough seeing it the first time. Labadin is mind control. Looks like he's back. All right, Paladin's priest.
Bipolar mind control.
Bipolar mind
Alright,
control.
decurses.
Bipolar.
Your Druid.
Protector.
Druid and mages, please decurse. Good job. That's what it looks like, you guys. Perfect. Now we're on the boss, so there's no more decursing needed. All we're going to do is just stay behind the boss if you're melee. There's a Shadow Bolt that might go out, but that's pretty much it, you guys. Decurse, decurse, decurse. Mages and druids, decurse, please. Casters first, preferably, so we don't lose all of our mana. We're at 49%. Thank you. I have no mana to dispel.
Curse going out now.
Thank you.
Impending doom on techno.
Copy that. 1 second. Yeah, there's a lot of us were home.
Impending doom in 5.
It's okay, there's
Keep-
only 10 seconds left. Keep pushing.
Good job on the AoE heals. And good job, you guys. We just killed the first boss.
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Yay.
I'm gonna get a
Let
res
me
up
give
for
you a
you,
big
okay?
hand.
Congrats, Narmis.
Oh, sweet.
There we go. That's perfect. That's something else we're trying to farm
Nice.
out, is those tomes of tranquilizing shot, because that'll be needed for the next boss.
Right, right.
It is the
And
glove.
a BOE.
Warlocks.
And a BOE.
Alright, we roll for that then.
Yeah, so it looks like Felhard is first. Yeah, so any of the belts or anything like that, we're just rolling out.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
kind of
be
like we
going
did in Onyxia.
Yeah.
So, Locks, this is your time, if you don't already have them. Let me
Looks
see.
like it's
Arcanist
going
Blade.
to Dorant there.
It looks like Omnicast is slightly better than Arcanist.
Congrats,
What I was
Dorant.
X,
thinking.
if you can hear me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just wanted somebody smarter
Yeah.
than me to say that.
Yeah, but I mean, I will say the stats overall are a little bit stronger, and you get 1% crit, but follow your heart, whatever you think is best.
I'll pass on it. Somebody might need it more.
It's good. It's good if you swap to fire.
Gotcha.
Let Elvis
I'll
roll
just try
first.
again.
Let's go, Elvis. We have a draw.
4.
Drum roll,
Alright,
please.
So we're gonna have Magic Master and Errant roll again.
Okay. Death roll to break the tie.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Congrats, Errant.
Nice.
Congrats, Aaron.
Wow.
Congrats.
Fire is going to bank. Alrighty. Vambraces of Prophecy.
You know, it's true what they say. Shoddy do got them apple bottom jeans and boots with fur.
Literally, you know?
Some real priest.
Is that
Big rolls.
better?
Big rolls right
Not
there.
better. I think that is a little bit better for me. I think so.
$1, Bob. Yeah.
By 2, imagine.
Wow.
Rig.
Well, I know.
Congrats, Jasper.
Thank you so much.
Congrats.
Y'all don't go gambling anytime soon now.
Oh, I won't. God. It's not in the budget.
I'm gonna bet on all black.
Perfect. So we've got 3 more packs of these dogs. It's the same thing that we've been doing. I'm gonna get them marked up real quick, and then we will let the tanks grab them, get them stacked up, and then we'll just AoE them down once they get in a comfortable position. Put a moon out. Let's do a triangle and God, I don't care. Jesus, where? There we go.
What group is on
Norman?
which?
What group is a what?
What group is on which until we AoE?
For right now, we'll do 7 is on X, 6 is on Skull, and the melee will be split up between Moon, Triangle, and Square, because we have a lot of melee tonight. And Narmis, if you want, or whoever, barely, doesn't matter. We want to just get it started. We'll just pull back to right here, you guys. But we'll let Jen be the marker for the melee area. So, caster, just stand back just a little bit. Hold everything for a second, and we'll make sure tanks have it. All right, and we can open up AoE if you want. Slow down DPS and Skull. No more Skull for a second. All right, and go. Okay, we can AoE now. Oh, that's actually really good. 150 more honor. That's actually really nice.
I meant kills, like 150 more mobs.
You know what? Never mind.
It's
Ignore
pretty
me.
good when you think about it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
we
all
got
relative.
what? Almost 1,000 so far. Yeah, just keep the AoE up, you guys, and then we'll take a small mana break. Perfect. Yeah, because I've got 1,005 right now so far.
I'm honored already, somehow.
You've done a couple.
Yeah, I'm honored.
Yeah.
Before, so that makes sense.
It seemed
Alright.
like it grows fast when you're in here, I guess.
You get quite a bit per kill, so it adds up quickly, especially if you do some clears.
Perfect. We're going to do the same thing. Jen's going to be the marker for the melee. And whenever the tanks are ready, enormous. Go ahead if you want. And just give a little bit of space from circle casters. Hold DPS. We're going to let them get stacked. Hold. And go ahead and open up. Slow down damage on Triangle and Skull, please. Square needs it, and Squares. Yeah, burn Square. Alright, and AoE. There we go. Good job, you guys. Go ahead and keep the AoE going. We are coming up on the hour marker. All I would ask is if you're able to give me an extra 10 or so minutes, I'd like to see if we can at least get one attempt in on Magmadar. If you can, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Since we're already here, at least we can have an attempt to see the boss and maybe even kill it and get some loot as well. We've got one more doggy pack, so go ahead and drink up. And I'll get these marks out as quick as I can. Perfect. And we're rinse and repeat, you guys. Same thing. I will let Narmis and the tanks pull. And if you're a caster and you're near circle, go ahead and back up just a little bit. Hold all DPS so we can get them stacked up. And we should be good to go. Good job, you guys. More damage on Square and Triangle, please. Yeah, everything's kind of together. Good job. X needs a little bit more damage if possible, please. And then X and then are the two, and they're caught up. Perfect. Just keep the AoE going until they disappear. Perfect. Go ahead and take a mana break real quick. I'm going to do a quick overview. So for the tanks, whoever's going to be tanking Magmadar, we're going to tank him right where he stands. So, Narmis, can you remind me real quick what the cooldown is on your Trank shot?
Looks like 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Okay, that's going to be a bit rough. Okay, that's fine. But we're going to make this work. At least we can see the fight. So every 8... let me see. It doesn't have an exact timer, but he's going to go into a frenzy. That's why we have the Trank shot books. Well, we only have one right now. Narmis, whenever you see a frenzy go out, go ahead and Trank shot the boss. That way that kills the debuff. because it increases his attack speed by 150%, which could like 2 or 3 shot the boss. There's a lava bomb that goes out. It'll look like a little explosion, and it's going to leave a little pool of fire. So if that hits you, perfectly fine. Just run out of it. The lava fire pool is going to stay there. Just don't get stuck in it. He does do a fear, unfortunately. So the only thing I would ask is that we just keep the fear ward on whoever's going to be main tanking. Yes, please don't stand in the fire. But that's pretty much it, you guys. There is also a magma spit that will go out. It's mainly going to be hitting the melee because it's the nearby targets. It lasts about 30 seconds and it can stack up to 3 times. It's a fire damage over time. So if we have any fire resist auras, I would recommend the paladins putting them on just for this fight. Do we have anybody that would like to main tank this one? And we only require 2 tanks, really. It doesn't matter to me, whoever does it.
I should be able to do it. Should be fine.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. That'll be fine then. So Jen's going to be main tanking this. Ojack, I'll pull you back in just as like a backup tank, just so we have a second person on threat. Shaylinn and Bearly, if you see it kind of getting a little weird for whatever reason, feel free to be 3rd, 4th on threat, just as long as we have a tank on backup. God forbid he enrages twice and we accidentally lose a tank. So what we're going to do, guys, same thing as Oni. Go ahead, Jen, I'm sorry.
I said it could happen.
Yeah, it could happen, unfortunately, because we only have 1 hunter. So it's going to be pretty much just like Onyxia, where the boss is standing. That's where Jen is going to take him at. That little fire swirl thing you see is actually where the douses are at throughout the instance. That's why we're in here tonight, is to try to get more rep and people some items to try to get closer to the douses. So Jen's going to run in just like Onyxia. We're all going to spread out in like a half circle, so that we're all kind of within range. We're going to let Jen turn the boss around. We're going to give Jen some time just to get the threat going. I'll power infuse Jen as well, just to give a little boost in threat. And then when I say go, that's when the melee can start attacking, frost bolts, dots, whatever you might need to do. Any questions about the fight? If not, we're going to do a ready check just to make sure everybody's at their keyboards. Does anybody need any buffs at all, any spot buffs at all? I know we might have lost a couple people through the trash pulls. Everyone is ready. All right. So what we'll do, Jen is going to go in. We've got the hots rolling. I'm going to get a shield on Jen as well. We're going to hold DPS. Jen's just going to turn him around and back him up a little bit. Let the tanks go in for a second. Oh, 1 second, 1 second. Jen, you are power infused. That is the fear, you guys. There's the first lava pool. Hold DPS. It's going to be back on Jen. We just have the fear, unfortunately. Hold everything, hold everything. Perfect. And melee range, go ahead and open up. You did see that we lost a few people. That's unfortunate with the fear. Make sure that Jen is fear warded to the best of your ability. Just be watching for the frenzy on us.
Yeah, first one removed.
Perfect. Melee, looks like we have a couple fires close to the melee, so just be careful.
Frenzy
Don't
in
stand
2
in front of the
seconds.
boss.
I'm not going to have a trank.
That's fine.
I'll have it at the end of the fear.
Shaylinn, I need you to try to fight the threat. Okay, Jen, it's back on Jen. We still have Jen. We're okay.
I used Lay on Hands, so I will be very low on mana.
Copy that. Altis has the dot, so just try to keep Altis up. Hold, just watch out. Tanks kind of moving. Perfect. It's on Ojack. I'm gonna get shield on Ojack. Perfect. Rinse and repeat, you guys. This is what the fight looks like. There's gonna be more fire pools, so melee, just be careful. If it gets a little bit too tight, don't be afraid to just move out. Take a mana pot if you have it. We're at 55%. Still on Ojack. Can we get a fear ward on Ojack, if possible? Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Lifesaver. We're at 48%. There's a fireball on Jasper, so just watch out. I do have a little dot. I'll heal myself. We have a fear. Ojack is down. It's back on Jen. So if you're not feared, just try to keep Jen up. We do need a second tank.
Look,
on threat.
Bearly's here.
Perfect. Thank you, Bear. I appreciate that. Just take your time. Just try to get caught up. Same as Shaylinn if you can. Keep going, you guys. We're at 34%. Oh yeah, watch out, Mayo. You cannot stand there. Don't run through the fire, please. Make sure we can keep you up. I am Jasper is We probably don't have any innervates.
I'll just use mine on myself.
It's all good. It's all good. If you do have mana, healer-wise, just please do your best to keep pots if you have any, shields and whatnot. We're at 14%. You guys keep going. I did see the trank shot go off. Good job, Narmis. We're at 10%. You guys keep it going. Keep the dots up. We have a fear. If you run through the fire, it's okay. Just make sure you stay out of the fire. Looks like it is still on Jen, so all heals, fear wards on Jen. I bubbled you, Jen. And we're at 3%. Keep going.
Nice work, guys.
And congratulations.
Yay.
We killed Magmadar.
Yes.
Good job,
Good job.
guys. That's awesome.
Well done, everyone.
Congrats.
Good job, you guys. We're 2 minutes over schedule. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hold you over. I know, God forbid, you know. Healers, whenever you get mana, let's just get the dead up.
Okay, and that Trank Rotate add-on was amazing. So
Okay,
highly
good.
recommended for hunters.
Yeah, and I mean, thank God you're here, because if you weren't here, we would not be able to do that, boss.
Right.
Nice.
Oh, damn, the leg
Wait.
plates dropped? Nice.
Wait,
Yeah.
Evil Beard, do you actually want to pass on that? I'm just... Okay, cool. So they go to Milliham. Sweet, grats Milliham.
Grats, Mill.
Grats, Mill.
I've got Coolrogue. I've got him coming up. Okay, he's up. Perfect. Oh, that's really big. That's a really good one. Mana Igniting Cord. That's really good, you guys.
Oh,
No,
wow.
Errands. Ah.
He called it. He called it.
He called
He
it. He
called
did
it.
call it.
Rigged.
A 96. How
Well,
can you
here's
fight
the thing.
fate?
I'm gonna have shit luck for the rest of classics, so like, it's gonna balance itself out, you know.
Well, good. Then definitely come raid with me because I have terrible luck all the
Alrighty.
time.
Mana Igniting Cord is going to Errant. So, congrats.
Congrats.
Thank you. I
Well
do
done.
feel kind of bad, but
Hey, that's your evening. It's
Hey,
going to
congrats on
bounce back.
60, by the way. Congrats on 60.
Oh,
you.
no way. The pants dropped too? Okay, let's see if I can
Yeah,
go 2 for 2.
Pants, 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 pants.
Oh, 94.
Wow.
The pants
Oh,
Wow.
Gloves and pants today.
nice,
Yes.
baby. Let's go.
Disgusting.
Wow, what a great first raid.
What a
Yeah.
big win.
Good job, everyone.
Congrats, Durant.
Congrats, you guys.
Should all take a picture in the front of the town.
Good
Yeah, might as
job.
well, yeah.
Yeah, that fight we just
Stand in
did
front of
was
his Odie.
really
Elms in the front,
hard.
elms
How
in
we
the
did it.
front.
That was great.
Oh shit!
No.
Sorry.
Did you skip? You skipped out of the picture,
yeah.
Chai?
That's so funny.
Well, here, if you want to, we can say here. If you
Chai
want
be
to,
trolling.
here, wait. Let's turn around and we can
I saw-
make the
I
rune
saw
of
it.
crest in front of us.
Well, we have the,
Yeah.
we have the crest there, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just make the crest the new boss.
Gnomes in front.
My bad. I saw a skinnable and I was like,
Ooh, piece of candy.
yeah.
Right.
Which
Where
way
are we
Hold
going?
on.
Which way are we going?
No, it doesn't matter. Which way do you guys want to face? The Dark Iron Deposit, or where do you want to face? Actually, it kind of looks cooler. Yeah, let's face the Dark Iron Deposit. The background looks cool
Oh yeah.
for RP purposes, obviously.
Alright, so short people in
Perfect.
front. Yeah.
Right.
Well, let me put my new
That's
pants
good.
on. Yeah. You can't see it under the cloak.
Exactly. Perfect. Yeah, we'll let everybody get positioned. We'll let the screenshots go out. Once Shaylinn parks. There you go. She sat down. Go ahead and take your screenshots. Go and take your screenshots.
What's the button to get rid of your overlay?
It's Alt Z.
Alt Z.
Yeah.
Oh nice. Okay.
Surrounded
Yeah.
by gnomes.
Figure.
I mean, that's how it works.
We need more dwarves.
Okay, so before everybody pieces out, I have something that I want to chat with everybody about who's in this raid team for the most part, and we'll post this. I'm gonna post this afterwards. I think that originally when we were talking about loot systems, we wanted to do something guild wide that was like this whole process, and it turned out to be just like way more complicated than it needed to be, especially for like the type of atmosphere that we raid. If you are against having an MS greater than OS raid loot system, please type 1 in raid chat right now.
Wait, if we're for it or against it?
If you're against it.
I'm sorry, say that one more time about what.
If you are against having a main spec greater than off spec roll system, just like what we did for these bosses, continuing that in perpetuity, if you're against that idea, hit 1. If you're okay with it, don't hit anything.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So the idea of the whole +1 system is something that will most likely come into play. It's either going to be a +1 or an SR, and I'm gonna figure that out kind of tonight. I think that +1 makes the most sense for what we do as a guild.
It's really easy.
Can you clarify what a +1 is?
So essentially what it means is that, like, or actually, like, if somebody else wants to correct me on this, they totally can. But essentially, +1 helps guarantee people who lose rolls get priority on other things, right?
Yeah.
So, it means that, like, if you lose a roll, right, for something that you needed for your MS, you know, you get like +1 priority for the next rolls. It's a pretty easy thing, and like Bipolar said, that could be iffy.
I've heard it done a little bit differently. It's basically you get a +1 if you win an item, so it spreads things out.
Sure. So it's just backwards from what I said. But like,
so if you get an item, you get a
idea
+1. That means if you that means you can't win the next roll until everyone else that's the same class as you has won something.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, same thing, just reverse, but it wouldn't really matter which way you do it. The system would work the same way. Yeah. So, like what was just said there, that's essentially more than likely what will happen because it feels the most fair. And also with a guild that's probably going to be recruiting quite heavily, it will prevent, anybody from being like a super loot hog. Yeah.
No.
I do have
Go
one
ahead.
request. Just because of the head of Ani. Like if we could prioritize it until the leatherworkers all have the pattern, just because I feel like it could be a year until I get it if everybody's rolling on it, because I know it makes an epic, but it's like kind of gimping.
So the hard part on that is that it's not really gimping anybody because almost everybody has something that they need from Onyxia head, right? So
yeah,
like sure, it's beneficial for leatherworker, but it is more beneficial to have more people getting heads. But I think we only have 2 or 3 leatherworkers now total anyway that would be able to use it. So that's something that we can put up to a vote in the channel and see what people decide to do. But really, our initial goal was just to get somebody
to have
with
them.
it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if we need to, we can do like because we only have 2 more leather workers that would need the head, so we could do like a rotating. Like tonight we did everybody just roll for who doesn't have it, and because it'll only take 1 or 2 more lockouts.
There's ways to do it. It's just that like we want to keep in mind that like it's really good and important for leatherworkers to have it specifically so they can make a Onyxia hide cloak, right? But we have that recipe now.
Yeah.
So like it's more of making sure that everybody has the ability to get what they might need from the Onyxia head.
Yeah. I just am poor and I would love to be able to make them for money.
Oh yeah. No, that's fair.
For sure. No, I get you. I totally get you. It's just that like if Onyxia head didn't benefit so many other people as well.
And at first when I first asked, I didn't realize that it made you get an epic. So I didn't understand why people actually wanted it, except for the honor of dropping the head,
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. There's definitely some loot behind it that is really good for certain people. But I will put that up to a vote. I'm also down with the idea of rotating that every clear.
That's fair.
I think that's
the melee neck piece is really strong. Quick announcement. I probably should have done this before Rainbow. I was running late. We have our first raid assist team member, so he'll be working directly with me and can also answer questions. Bipolar has been offering to step up, so he's been assisting me the past week or so and working with Jen and the other officers as well. So if everybody could give a quick, little
Heck yeah, very cool.
cheer, cheer, whatever.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Big
Just in case we ever have the event where like what happened tonight, or maybe I won't be able to make it at all, at least there's a backup to make sure that we could still progress as a team, because life happens sometimes, of course. So just want to make sure that we cover that end as well. But I'm sorry for holding you guys over. I'm so sorry for holding you guys over a couple minutes.
Okay.
It was fun.
Appreciate you guys.
It's
Yeah, it
all
was fun,
good.
and we've cleared 1/5 of Molten Core tonight in
Oh,
less than an
yeah.
hour.
Let's
So,
go.
Our
so just
first
keep that in
time
mind.
in, and we
Yeah,
didn't
first
like.
night in.
And we
Yeah.
weren't even a full raid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we weren't. We're short 5, 4, 6 or so.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm gonna put out a Molten Core sign up for next Thursday. I believe Jen might also be putting out a Onyxia raid that's not on Thursday, just to see kind of where we're at. Because we do have some team members inside Haven that aren't able to raid with us on Thursdays right now. So we still want to open up that opportunity to allow them to still join us for content as well. So it might not stick on Monday, but it could be Tuesdays, Wednesdays, whatever. We're just it's a trial by fire for now.
For reference, Onyxia resets in like 3-ish days. It's on Monday. So if we were to do it on Monday, if people were going to be available, what that would mean is that Thursday would be just Molten Core.
Okay.
So it's one of those things. Onyxia is really, really fast. We've shown just how quickly that can get done. So even if people could be available for 20 to 30 minutes, then like we're pretty good to do that. But I will post that. It'll be kind of like a vote. You'll sign up if it's something that you're interested in doing, and if it's not a ton of people really want to do that, then we will just run it on Thursday as well.
We'll just figure it out. But yeah, I'll get the signups up within the next 5-6 minutes. But yeah, congrats on anyone that might have won loot tonight. Thank you for coming and helping each other out, getting the loot and the rep. That's going to help a lot of the people that were close to getting their first douse, the ability to get a douse. That puts us one step closer to making it to Ragnaros. Thanks for coming tonight. I appreciate everybody's patience.
Yeah,
and
that was so
understanding.
smooth and so
Thank
fast.
you.
And so fun.
Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
Very good time.
Thank you,
Thanks, everyone.
Jasper. Thank you,
It was
Bipolar,
awesome.
and
Thank
Jen,
you.
and everyone.
Yes, thank you, everyone.
And if
See you
anybody
guys next
has
raid.
if anyone has a few minutes and you want to stop by the tavern, I'll buy you a drink. But I can't stay too long either. So if you just want to pop by.
Girl, I've been drinking.
Same.
I've been drinking.
Out of a mason jar, bitch. I got gin.
Nice. Which inn is it again?
The old town in Stormwind.
Okay, yeah. On my way. Meow.
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 Hey
Hold on.
Jasper, real quick before I go.
Yeah.
You
of
remember
course, I gotcha.
we talked about my weird schedule or whatever. So
Yeah.
Next week we rotate. So for the next 4 weeks, I will be, like I said, like 5 or 6 minutes late to raid.
That's
but
perfectly
I'll go
fine.
ahead and be parked where I need to be parked and all that jazz. So
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's not a problem. Because I honestly, the first 10 minutes of raid, it's kind of just like organizing, make sure everybody's good to go. You know what I mean?
right.
It's kind of like some a class count. We'll do the roll call, make sure everybody's here. So that's perfectly fine. I mean, I was guilty of it tonight. I was very late. So
Everyone's
it
so
happens. Though. It's not a problem.
considerate here. It's so funny. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, guys. 2 minutes overtime. I apologize.
Yeah.
There's a small delay in tonight's raid.
There's definitely worse groups out there. That's for sure.
That is true. That is true. But yeah, don't worry about it. If you can park yourself, great. If not, if we have to kill 30 seconds to run out and bring some people back, bring a summon, and we can definitely do that. It's not a problem. I was like, if that ever comes up for anybody in the chat, just communicate. It's perfectly fine. We can work with whatever we need to work with. Just let us know so that we can set you up for success.
All right, I gotta wake up in 5 hours. Good night,
Oh
everyone.
gosh. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Well.
Good night.
You guys.
Good night.
Okay.
And it brought too many repair bots. We didn't even need one of them.
Nice.
Save them for the next run.
Unlike the BRD run.
I'm gonna end my recording this time because last time I left it on for 2 days after raid.
Oh
well.
my god.
Oh dear.
Goodness.
The
I'm
Jesus
glad you
Christ.
captured my best pull ever.
Yeah.
Did anybody have any other questions at all for me before I hop off for the night? Or good.
Thank you for a
good?
great job.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you
No, I
knew what you
appreciate
were
it.
doing really well. That was easy.
For real.
This has been a
Jasper
very
is
good
MVP.
first raiding experience for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Agreed.
I was terrified of like being screamed at in raids when I started.
Oh no.
Right,
So-
because like memes and shit.
I was
Not
wondering what
here,
that
not
was. I
here,
was
not
watching you
here.
during Onyxia. I was like, he looks scared.
This ain't no Taro 1, right?
Right.
This
Yeah,
is a
for real.
flight
59.
attendant.
If you ever hear a clear comms, a Haven raid, something is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clear comms.
Clear
Right,
comms.
there we go.
Oh god.
Drop what you're doing. I'm just gonna make it relax. Gonna make it relax. Hopefully, who was I forget who was nervous about something. Oh, it's because they were sick though. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna be nervous. It's okay.
Techno.
Yeah. but
Oh yeah, I didn't
yeah,
want
'cause
to
he was
just
sick.
get spaced and go into something that had much higher
Aw.
margin for failure than MC.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you were fine. I get it though, because I was like, oh man, But it's, hey, there's always next week. It's not the last time we'll see Onyxia. But I feel more confident now. I feel more confident about progressing through MC now that we were able to drop those two. And one shots too. That's nice.
If it makes you
Look
feel any
at
better,
us.
Tech,
Yeah.
you were able to get #1 even with bubonic plague. #1
True.
DPS on Magmadar.
Wow.
I I knew where to stand, so I didn't get feared.
Smart.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw you
Te-
running that fire
teach us your
fire
ways.
spec, and I'm like, damn. Okay, fire actually does pop off.
Yeah, let's see. For the tanks or the officers, is there anything that you'd like to see changed before we do a full night clear into Molten Core? I know we
Anything
weren't. I know
changed?
we weren't shooting for clearing bosses, but I just
No,
wanted
I
to
think
give it a shot since they're right there.
I think it's good.
I think it's good.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Are those tidbits helpful? I'm trying not to speak over you during raid, just sending you a whisper.
Oh yeah. No, they are. Yeah, because I have like a list of things, and they're not in any real order. I'm just kind of like clicking 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, okay, there's that. Check.
I wait patiently until I think you're about to pull, just in case you're gonna say something else, because I hate to be the one that says something right when you're about to say something. Like, fuck, he was gonna say that anyway.
No, it's okay.
Fun fact: Jasper has this. You probably won't ever need to use it, but you do have perms in all the voice channels to have your voice be louder than everybody else's with a different keybind. So you
I didn't even know that.
You
I
can
don't
look
think he
into
could
that
be
if
if
you
he
want.
tried. He's so soft-spoken.
It's voice suppression. Essentially, what it does is based on your role in the Discord, you can have a separate keybind that, like, when you use that as push to talk, it suppresses everybody's volume down and keeps yours at your static level.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Interesting.
could do full framers.
I don't think we'll ever need it per se, but it's there.
Okay, that's good to know. And then bipolar. I mean, I see you a lot, but we'll probably sit down and just go over, I guess, like the game plan, since we have a full night to dedicate to Molten Core. That's why I wanted to put it to Gar, because Gar's that first kind of real wall, depending on what goes on. Let's see if we can get to Gar. I feel confident that we could easily get to Gar and probably even take him down.
We're gonna have to clone our warlocks.
Yeah, we'll have to clone the warlocks. Jen, I feel like it's too soon to really start looking at like what are we short on and whatnot, because we almost have a full 40-man team.
We mostly, from what I'm noticing, we want some hunters.
Yeah, for sure. Please.
Yeah.
That'd be easy to find.
Right, which is so rare.
which is weird. And I also wouldn't mind, like weirdly enough, I wouldn't mind some warriors. But
a couple more warriors, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess if we want to, I guess over the next couple days, you know, if I guess we want to try to put out a small little like advertisement. Just I mean, because I feel like we might lose 1 to 3 each raid just for life things that might happen. So it's good to have maybe a couple extra reserves just to kind of pull from, even if it's just 1 or 2. But I feel like hunters we are definitely hurting on.
Yeah, we
and
have
definitely warriors. Yeah.
We have some applications to like get back to that I want to do
Oh.
this week. And I know one of them is a prot warrior at least, but they're leveling, so that's going to be a while.
Yeah.
I think there's like a warlock or 2 in there. People just like are all playing mages. I don't know what's going on. But...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Sorry.
I mean, hey,
I've been playing mages since 20 years ago, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh, really quick. Also, inventory-wise, from Ani and MC, we have 4 scales of Onyxia and 5 core leathers.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna talk about that in the officer channel a little bit. But I
Okay.
do have a Haven bank character that I'm setting
Cool.
up.
Okay,
so you'll
awesome.
be able to just like mail that stuff there.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Amazing.
I don't have all the details for how the bank is going to be used, but I can say that we're going to try to be able to help with enchants on items you get from raid, like weapon enchants. I want to try to help as much as the guild can from disenchanting and stuff, but no guarantees on how that will like full-fledged, because I don't know how much materials we'll be able to gather, but people will be able to donate, and we'll keep all the information of what we have very public.
Okay, perfect.
I have some ideas for the public inventory, like to use Discord for that, so I'll let you know.
I'm into it.
I love organizing stuff.
Good, thank God. HR lady right here.
Same, but I'm organizing like 12 things all the time, so it's nice if somebody else wants to do something as well.
Yeah. Oh, nice. We're getting all the people promoted to Raider.
Yeah. Congrats to everyone.
Yippee.
Sweet. I gotta go do bedtime, but I'll be back in a little bit.
Yeah. I gotta go to bed too, but it was good raiding and getting drunk with all of you.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I'll be on a little bit later tomorrow night.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just be on, so just to hang out and chill. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, good job tonight. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone, and thanks for everything.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Later.